We give you your final song, and then we'll meet again. All right? So it goes, may each of you live as long as you want. You never want as long as you live.
May each of you live to be 100. Me 100, but minus a day. So I never knew that nice people like you have passed away. Until we meet. Pray. Don't forget to pray. Don't be too proud to pray. Until next time.
What? The microphone? Yeah. Okay. The mix is right here. What is that?
Just don't let the spin get you down. Things are moving fast. Hold on tight and you will last. Keep yourself respect. Your man be right. Get yourself in gear. Keep your stride. Never mind your fears. Brighter days will soon be here. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free. Yeah.
Reels in. Yo, listen to it on YouTube.
If I hit them up, they conversate too much with me. If I play the show, then I just brought the mob with me. If you need the dope, I only hang with dope dealers. Unless you brought some other, you gon' have to smoke with us. Gotta show up at the country, I'ma bring the pound with me. Got some homies I can't even bring up at the town with me. I work my muscle, Elon Musk, I'm moving speed of sound with it. Took my ass up at the rubble, tucking out the ground with it. I'm going straight to the lead. Number one pillars of all. I can't help but stay on her mind. She keep running back to my phone. I can't let her hang on my sleeve. I had to give it and go. Don't need to be telling no lies. I gotta live by the code. Being real, I'm really not with relations. I've been double even triple it lately. I leveled up like a truck. Talk of the G36 Mercedes. Showing it off on the FaceTime. I know I'm a player, it's game time. I spice it up and switch the pace down. I take it down and I'm breaking out. If I hit them up, they conversate too much with me. If I play the show, then I just brought the mob with me. If you need the dope, I only hang with dope dealers. Unless you brought some other, you gon' have to smoke with
Came
me.
up for being broke, want no saddling. Chain on the bike that popped, I was paddling. Probably be stating fiction if they telling. If friend might have got away if kids won't meddling. I'm still on parole, can't leave the state. I just been getting over shit they on it. Talk about shit they on it when we in it. The bags when we barely had a pot to piss. Been run on my chamber, making bad decisions. My bitches be bad like David misbehaving. Throwing that shot around me, killing slugs. Be on the moon and still couldn't phase me. Seeing this if I'm looking from your eyes. I can see why these niggas got the hate. And had to switch up control, this shit was basic. Running behind the back legs, aging. See, wanna fuck cause I'm lit. I'm never too good with the love. 40s and blunts in the club. I told her I love her, I'm drunk. Dropping, she messy, I'm ripping paint. Selling dope in the jungle with boa constrictors. Ain't no dap, ain't no feet, we can't kick it with you. Out here beating my chest like my back was silver. Please don't call me.
If I hit them up, they conversate too much with me. If I
Y'all know what time it is.
Yo, man. So, I'm trying to see you go
Us the
live.
radio show, y'all already take time we on
That
today, man.
shit
The
ain't
man
working
out.
out right now.
You know what I'm saying? Checking in, got my co-host with me.
Man, Olos, we in the building. Welcome to Born Hustle Radio.
Took a week off last week.
And I was been a couple weeks with me. Mama 1 week. Then we had Memorial Day weekend. And now I'm back. I hope everybody been safe out there and you've been enjoying. Whatever city you in, you listening from. I hope you enjoying the change of the weather.
Yeah.
I hope life finding you. Peace be unto you. Let's go.
That's how it's going, man. We outside. It's Monday. It's June already.
Yeah, man, I'm on vacation, so I got plenty of time today.
Me too. It's a crazy day today. Both of us about to leave out of town real quick. I'm about to go to PT with my kids.
And I'm going to celebrate my daughter turning 15. These are the moments that count.
And that's what you gotta make them count for, baby. Y'all tuning in, like I said, YouTube, all that. I don't know if we up live or not. Boss man ain't called me. I know he watching Big Brother somewhere. He on the line somewhere. My mouse ain't started moving, so I'm pretty sure he like, I'm gonna let them hang themselves for another minute or two. Then my mouse will start moving weirdly or whatever. Yo, we out here, man. So, I'm trying to see her go live and try to multitask. I'm gonna keep it funky, but that shit ain't working out right now.
I told you he gonna start doing stuff. Shout out to G.
Yeah,
I told y'all.
A lot of shit been going
I
on.
told y'all.
A lot of stuff been going on. We're gonna save the other stuff for the other part of the program. Y'all already know what's going on.
Big day. Like my
Found
screen
boy
right now
Gets
is
it.
just moving. I
That's what
thought
it is.
that was crazy just
To be
now.
expected, you know what I'm saying?
I thought that was just crazy just now.
So we're gonna talk about that later though.
He working on
Your boy
something.
Diddy, he got more charges coming out on his ass. There's people coming out the woodwork now.
Right too.
Yeah.
Since you looking around.
Bandwagon.
And, the playoffs started, the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One.
Ain't one tonight.
So I got this dude named Hoyt here. So if y'all
got
hear random questions
But we
coming
need
out
that
the
sports
cut,
shit to
you gonna hear this man asking questions.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even. I'm a Redskins fan, so that tell you everything you need to know about me.
Whatever we want to talk about today, we getting into real shit. I'm gonna get into a topic.
I
Like,
got
I'm
my
gonna
little
get my
dude out here,
kids.
man. So I'm keep it fun. We got my little dude. He in training today, man. We
Bro,
call him
time
for
out.
the rest of the day.
Yo,
We got Hoyt in the building with us,
what are you trying to do, bro?
and he's
Hello.
see
hear me now?
what I told you.
Yeah,
What
I'm
I
talking
told you.
about something, bro. You gotta stop.
Big
talking real
dog.
quick. Yo, this is
I
real.
told you he gonna start doing
We in the
stuff.
middle of training.
Shout out to
Stop
G. I
talking
told
for
y'all.
2 seconds.
I told
So
y'all.
I'm gonna
I
get my
already
kids.
told y'all what was going on.
And this is the real shit that's going on with, like, if you're a parent, if you're a father, and this is really for the fathers, like, get your kids, man.
Just now.
Like,
I thought I was just
be
crazy
there
just now.
in
So
their life if you can.
he's sitting
Little
over
bit
there.
of
He working on
transparency
something.
about me.
Then he probably gonna chime in a minute.
I was married.
Get the
divorced,
video right
had
too.
kids, or whatever.
since you
So
since you
that,
looking around.
ex-wife moved my kids all the way to the end of Tennessee.
Yes, every
You know
show
what I'm
is
saying?
live streamed on YouTube.
We live. So I got this dude named Hoyt sitting in here.
Moved
So if
the
y'all hear
kids
random
to
questions
Tennessee,
coming
man,
out the
keep
cut,
fucking-
you're gonna hear.
So now I'm at a point where I'm going to pick them up, and this is going to be my last time having to take a trip to go get them. I say that to say all this. I done spent the past 10, 15 years paying for flights, renting cars, doing absolute everything necessary to, be in my kids' life, my children's life. So, like, I'm at this thing now where it's like she tired. I ain't gonna say it like that because she done had them, but at the end of the day, it's like it's a blessing from God because they ain't gotta go to court and go through all that other shit with we're gonna go with that. But I'm about to get into getting them, and now I'm about to go back to being a full-time dad. It's kind of crazy because I ain't been living a bachelor life, you know what I'm saying? But I've been living a life to where I'm about to really alter my schedule to, I ain't about to alter my schedule or whatever. So, yeah. I get to go drive to Tennessee, Kingsport, and that's what's crazy shit. It's like my girl, my ex-wife, took my kids all the way down to Tennessee, to a crazy part of Tennessee at that. True, like nothing around, nothing going on, like nothing for black. Like I would say, this, nothing for black people. You know what I'm saying? Nothing for black people whatsoever. Like I ain't gonna say whatsoever, but it's nothing for black people.
So did you sharing when you took to Tennessee?
My ex-wife took my kids to Tennessee. They moved from Richmond, Fulton to Chesterfield to North Carolina, all the way to Tennessee.
Oh, that's a lot of movement.
And no, I mean that's what it is.
So it's like, why did that happen?
Because we got divorced. She got married. We married. So she gonna go wherever she going with the husband. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this shit is you gotta. If parents need to communicate with the kids,
Yeah.
and this played a lot on my children because it messed them up a little bit because they couldn't.
So did she never
They
thought
couldn't
about
do anything.
She
Like
never
as far they ain't had no say. You gotta move with your. You gotta move how the grown ups moving at the end of the day. So
I mean, yeah, but it's like she didn't think about them seeing you, them looking at you in the face.
oh no, and like
You
I
know
just
what I'm
said,
saying?
I
That
would
shit
travel
crazy.
and do what I gotta do as a man to go wherever I need to
I
go.
feel that.
That's the only thing that had to happen. I mean, yeah, I had to get shit together on my end too. But at the end of the day, like now that shit is about to be over, and now I'm on a different wave of doing shit
Okay.
to get to them. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just me transitioning back to being more structured with how I'm moving and doing all the shit I'm moving and doing all the stuff that I do be doing. So that way we can, you know what I'm saying? I can be what I need to be for them. You know what I'm saying? See, that goes to this though, like I said, back to what I'm saying. Like fathers, dudes, if you ain't trying to, if you gotta do whatever it is necessary to really tap in and be a father. It's one thing to send bread, that's cool, but that don't do nothing at the end of the day because the physical time, especially like for me, I got teenage boys, so the physical time that they actually need, you need to be hands on with these kids, bro.
Gabby.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was blessed to have a daughter at 3 years old. She's 3 now, but my brother, you know what I'm saying? He had 6 kids. His daughter is 30. You know what I'm saying? Then Olos over here, you know what I'm saying? I know you got 15 pistols for him.
Because some before you really know them, you will risk basically creates a misconception what being there for your children. Um, you may basically not pay over what it is. It makes you seem like you crazy, and then and she's a scholar road student and doing awesome. When to me it was a razor at least that the and the principles that I live by is how decent humans. See, we live 9 out of 10 times the custodian, because instead of being just out, they use the support system, or even as a tool for pity, so people can help them. All the while screaming about they doing it. And I think, now, from the information I read, and the children, which takes away from the. In my first 3 daughters' cases, with my your ass doesn't need to love your children. Fight if the fighting, and that's what I did, because me to allow them pay me, and I was just passionate about loving my children. It was with women that wasn't raised. So then, when you have no, you know, when that, a parent that love your child, your friend, keep you away from it. That it either get better, or you want to know the truth, because you know, I just all as your best and and yeah, my kids away. Yeah. And then grew up and really, because the world doesn't work that way. So that's why it's important. That's why it's important to have both parents. Instead of being raised,
I would like to.
Instead of being raised that way.
I can't even. I would like to talk to you a little more about that subject.
That's about what he's talking about?
Yeah, of course. Because it's like, with me, I grew with just my mom and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I also grew up in the hood with all the.
Before you start. Try to keep the cussing to a minimum.
Okay, I got you. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I'm telling me too. So just try to keep.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I got you. I got you.
Good. That's for me too.
Like the folks that grew up that I've been around, like how you described them just now, those are a lot of my friends. I grew up with that. Now, mind you, I didn't have a dad. I ain't grew up in a 2-parent household, but I've also seen people in 2-parent households start to fold in their 20s. Like I've seen people fold in their zeros, in their ones. I mean, we're gonna call ones like 10 to 20. We're gonna call that the ones. And the way I was born in 1994, so I came up in a lot of different type of things, and it was terrible for us. Even when we tried to get into fighting and UFC, try to get into it in a proper way, we always dealt with a lot of death as well, like how it is now. But it's like, I remember I heard you talk about a lot of these people didn't come from 2-parent homes, but what happened in the 2-parent home to where these children come outside with us?
What do you mean, just when you all these I've been here, right
I was disappointed.
now.
Fucking 3 years.
The reason I know to be a partner is the one thing I understand there from
Word.
so with
Okay.
well it was
That was
and that house
that is
now and he stole her money
like my
and
grandfather.
her
Yeah.
it was already her mother weapon and right. So I'm not
Right.
here to fix.
Feel that.
So what I'm human being and they told me to my wife
Right.
all this.
And see, that's the thing.
You're
Right.
That's the thing. Nobody would want to
Right, I feel
communication part.
I feel that. All right. All right, you good. Yeah. And because it's, but a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's crazy. Right.
because a lot I got married, they went
Damn.
when they act
Right.
she come almost It was two people who had been. Because work and you are you probably an emotion.
I gotta add on to what you're saying because see what you're saying. This is what I deal with every single day when I walk outside of my house. You know, my thing is that I also see my old neighborhood. I lived in my girlfriend lived in that neighborhood, so I have to go back to my old neighborhood where I had my trials and tribulations at, and now these young folks come to me and ask me questions on how to live, like how you were just talking. I have to talk to them like that. And my thing is that I'm still living through my trauma now. I'm getting over it now. Because I'm one of them people that you just talked about. Yes, I was raised with a single mother. My father, I did not know nothing about my father until I was like, until I was 19, bro. Imagine you don't find out nothing about your dad till you 19, and then you find out a nigga is a whole different type of person that you not. You know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't gonna say the B word, but I'm gonna say they're an unstable creature.
Right.
To this day.
But that's the.
But it's like
that's how generation occurs.
It's like I have to be the one. You know how hard it is to break a generational curse, bro.
I mean, you look at.
It's hard. It's hard.
See this? Hold on. Let's go back to what I was telling you in the car, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can sit here and dwell on what he been through and keep talking about it, but what you looking at across from you is people that have been through it, and then we trying to.
I'd rather be here than on the street.
Yeah, no, I mean in reality, like I was telling you, bro, like.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, the ones that keep going.
Yes,
because if you stay.
And see that, and that brings me to another point. Like people be talking about that motion. You hear that all yeah, I got motion.
Man, don't know what has emotion for real. Don't know what we always in emotion.
No, we want progress. That's what
we need progress. That's why just progress. Like how you just said that. You know, one of my little cousins told me that, and I had to tell him like, bro, whatever you think is motion, that's you. You still healing. You need to stop. You still trying to do stuff out here that no one's gonna care about in the long run. Be nice to yourself.
That's how it goes.
It's like you can't just sit here and be nice to the streets. That's where you gonna end up.
But this go back to the thing of being
like we don't do that. I'm tired of that. Like it's
like you gotta crazy. Be active, like bro said. Like you gotta be active and
put the.
I don't even know how.
Like I give. You. Maybe that's why he's not there.
I know it's not that with me.
Like I'm gonna give. Please, yes. The reason. When the whole will use now the money that they but when was because marriage who doesn't have the so in those whether
Brother, can I ask you a question?
go ahead.
Did you wear a condom at any time?
Well, like I no, it's not a one person question. No, it's not that.
Okay,
Of course, starting out
you started with safe sex and then you
we
stopped
moved
wearing
in together.
condoms.
So what for these girls, the lady
In the house.
I wouldn't, but
because if you
I'm gonna do that.
if you
Because we don't want to have children. At
but
the
when
time.
I'm
I mean,
like
y'all
we're
don't
on
mind
a
having
lease together.
children. So it's
So
like,
why are we using condoms? I'm thinking that we're gonna
I personally don't.
Oh.
okay. They live together.
Okay, so
You get more,
next part, I get that. So it's like,
but it's
so who uses churn as a thing to keep the relationship going?
it depends.
own joints.
Where you start out that because see,
I feel like
but
verbal
see,
is worse than physical abuse.
but as
That's how they say.
right, but when I to be aware. So when
I have a question. Do you feel like you ever did anything wrong?
quite is but when you meet
Right.
and because they hold them and they use whatever if you want to know as it offends if it they make it when you feel it, how many people they got
That just started happening to my big cousin, bro, because his baby mama crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard it on my own joint.
But we'll come back to that in a minute. We about to pay the bills, man. Y'all know what type time it is. Y'all listening to us out there.
That was some real shit.
Internet, YouTube, Twitter, wherever y'all looking at us at live.
yeah girl my
Y'all checking this out. Y'all listening to us. I need y'all to hit that link for us, man. I need to go to the Big Time Radio Network, man. We on Live 365. We need y'all to click the links because we got to get them numbers, man. Boss man say, bring out the weekly reports, man. We got to keep them numbers.
I mean man just break and all that other stuff. Tap
Right now,
might as well hear from someone that's around your way,
we about to
right?
take a commercial break. We about to take a commercial break, and y'all stick around. We be back. We gonna finish this conversation when we come back.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. damn.
You got yeah.
Just the way you even talked about that, I know I learned something today.
I mean, I lived this-
I like how you asked me a question, you just bring it out. 'Cause I
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
It, wait,
Sit on the floor, bro. Or somewhere that you ain't
I
gonna
can't.
drop.
Yeah, this is too much cord. Too many cords.
Yo, we on the air like just lean back like you ain't gotta talk for real. Just lean back when you got something to say, nod your head. We go. See, I just did what you did.
Well, they ain't had nothing to do with me.
hey, man. Hey, we. Yeah. Yeah. I- I'll bring you. Man, what we doing with the environment? Right, survival. And my thing is, yeah, go ahead. Okay. And I'm
I'm gonna go back in.
go ahead, go back in. Yeah. I'll be there with you. Yeah.
Man, we back in. This is how it be. I'm gonna take a second. I'm about to play some music.
Yeah, go ahead,
I got
play.
some shit to do. We about to go in. I'm about to play my man. You know what I'm saying? We talking yeah,
Yes.
I'm about to play my brother real quick. I gotta go, do what I gotta do. So, y'all listening to Unlock Your Heart by my homeboy, my main man, that's T-Soul, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but she would have been about her shit, like, and I'm trying not to do what I want to do.
My thing is, you and this you leave her alone and live your life. That's what I did. No, it's her up so many times. It's not working. No. All you do, you know what? You to outperform her. So they'll you, her, and your you know what I'm saying? And that's why, because if you started to dig into court papers, you could be like, you did everything in your power to make sure there. money that she received. And the only thing that is crazy is the only stipulation was I want to. And you the way my child support has always been set up, I don't even I don't work and paying the support. You would know where to, and it was so crazy. Couldn't convict me. And the lawyer was like, well, it's because he was a well, I would have never. As nutrition. So come on with all the and they love to put you on medication. I have the damn dorm running to the nurse. You know what I'm saying? And I meant they won't go do me like that. I just hope my children find get to know and they know I can't make it. And actually really help you achieve what you want to achieve.
It ain't chasing behind you.
Oh no, no matter what. If you do something, I'll let you know. I'm not. I we put the baby. Yeah. It was like real. And you always get this if a person what they want. Anybody get everything they want. No, it's all good.
On YouTube.
All good. I don't care if they this I'm one of them people like that. I would be the sacrificial. The household. So
Everything you say is just they can't like you they feel like you coming at them.
yeah, they outside.
That's why every time she get in trouble, she'll call her mother to stop me.
Yeah. And you need. Yep.
I told her on the phone, I said, oh, baby, you're not going to jail. You're not going to jail. If you don't go to jail, you're going to get a high fine, and you have to pay that. I can't pay that. That's your tab.
I'm trying to save my little cut.
What's the number of you?
Why do you want to call us old? Everyone want to call us old, bro. That's crazy.
My daddy old.
How old are you? Yeah.
She's 21.
Right, everyone 21 and 21 call us
The number
old.
right there.
Come on, man. Ain't no one even old. Y'all just don't know what's been happening. Huh? Bruh, you like 100.
I just.
When you been raised by somebody like that have been outside, man, you like 100 already. You gonna call somebody 100?
I mean, we grew up in me, and then when they.
Bro, on Jesus Christ, that's how I had to end
you
up
gotta
acting
think
crazy.
You
bro.
said 90.
On Jesus Christ, and
I
that's
was running
insane.
up in the block, bro.
Bro, that's the crazy thing, bro. I had a whole 25 of me and 9. And I did not like that.
Yeah, because
I
you
didn't
come
like
out
it.
and you came out.
Yeah. They put me full force in the street. I didn't like it though. I still had a good mama. If I ain't had a good mama, bro, I would have been fucked up. I would have been in prison and dead at this point. Now, man, I don't know. My ass just ended up getting crazy. I got crazy with it.
Hey, you jumping in.
Man, you know, hey, the generational hood trauma is real. It's real.
That's why the 4 areas of it was a spring.
I mean, shit. Technically, it's like San Susie won't the projects, but it was.
San Susie was the
projects. It was.
You ready to go hot?
I love you too.
All right.
I put the number in there. You can call the radio station. You know,
Mike's about to be hot.
All right.
Right there. Word. Yeah, I just heard two. My man T Soul. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we about to get back into it. You know.
What, real conversation?
So that's crazy. Yeah.
Real people conversation.
All right. We back in the game. Yeah, we was just on the interesting conversation. Yeah, I just heard a point of view from Olos talking about the family structure and everything.
And if you tapped into the YouTube, you heard me on live internet with my oldest. Because the kids are suffering.
I was just thinking about so paying child support, and I'm a big fan of. I don't like child support. Ain't no court, no person down to the parents to actually work together. And then when you have young people at the time, young people coming up trying to have kids, they don't know the odds and ends. So most of the people spend more time in in court back and forth because they just don't know how to work together.
Because motherfucker.
God, bro. It took me and one of my children's mothers, the judge took us to the back and pissed both of us for us to stop doing the shit we were doing to each other. And once we realized what it was, and I'm glad we did it at the earliest time that we did it, you know, because like I said, my son, he's 23 and he's a highly intelligent individual. And
with any altogether.
Jesus Christ.
And
Oh shit.
and because I saw like fathers in you, I tapped and I made babies before I emotionally.
that be sometimes, man. You find people out here in the streets, and it's everything that glitter ain't gold. That's what.
Women that
I can't leave.
Nobody else can ever.
I'm not sure what I expected when I came up in this room. The Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Well, that's what. We don't care about disrespecting nobody. I'm just I'm gonna say that for you again. So emotionally, because they are my daughters. They date.
I can't hear you. You want something to drink?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah. But my thing is that, see, that's why I like talking to you, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? We've been having a disconnect from the OGs and the young G's and shit. We've been having a little disconnect, man. Motherfuckers be, because, I mean, people don't want to listen to folks like you when they have to say something.
And people like me learn because the fool trying to argue with a fool to prove that you
right.
Well,
That's why
solid.
That's the word
and
conspiracy.
the reason why is when the people that aren't doing it, you got worried about your own business. They worried about your own business. The only person that's getting
yeah, facts.
And that's where we're out. Yeah. So that's you. The other person.
mean, that's
Stop. Because if all you in my life.
Well, I have a thing to say about that because see now my mother did it in a
Make sure you
my mother did it in a different way because mind you, never she always raised me right. She raised me the right way. She told me the right things.
Exactly.
Never steered me wrong. She never talked about my father.
See, she's
at the same time, now let me tell you, bro. I found out about my daddy when I started working in restaurants because niggas knew the nigga. I found out on my own. She allowed me to do that, and I appreciate her for life. But I still had to deal with her as herself.
Absolutely.
I had to grow with her. My mama, I was in my mama's stomach when she was 18, short.
Yeah, so she had.
We had to develop together.
Yeah,
that's why when I tell her when we get to arguing, we are literally the same person. You developed with me in your womb. We developed together.
Right.
This is not, we don't need no separation and shit. The thing with our grandparents and the way we do each other, it's a whole lot to piece together. I will never sit here on a podcast and tell my whole story unless I'm getting paid for it. But at the same time, I can tell enough for the people who are like, even if you're 30, even if you're 18, 30, 16, 1, I don't give a fuck who listens to the podcast. Yes, I curse. I said the F word. But it's meant because we all have problems. Every single man and woman and a thing has a problem with something. We can't let our problems make us act crazy. I've let it make me crazy. I've been crazy outside in Richmond, Virginia streets for a long time, and I still put work in. And I might, it is what it is. I ain't gonna sit here like I never did. Yeah, I have been a bad person to certain people. More than likely, I've apologized. If I couldn't apologize, I would apologize today if they was from my face because I don't believe in doing shit and acting like you cool. I don't believe in that. If you did something to somebody, whether it was light or it was strong, whether you just stabbed a bitch or you did something, you have to hold it together no matter what. And that's why I love my mother, because my mother told me, she apologized to me when I talked to her about certain things.
Well, she's.
Yeah, I really had mom. Mom.
And they're right there.
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
But
right.
So
it's not right. It's not right.
And but in
it does
because once a good person.
Well, I have a situation for you because I had a situation where the mother died. She was pushing that aspect, what you just said. She pushed that shit, and she died though. So now, only one person really got what she was on. So now, and that person is autistic, and that's why that's why they got crazy now. Thankfully, that's my best friend. So I was able to come in there and bring some morals, bring some values in. Because, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, now here's the weird part. I ended up messing with their sister off some other, this our shit. It ain't had nothing to do with him. And then next thing you know, this person we ended up caring for the motherfucker together because it's like, damn, I care about you and you care about him. I care about him too. So it's like, now we're bringing it, now we're being a village. We're being a village. But then this motherfucker tried to, this person,
Yeah.
This person tried to assault his little sister. And my thing is that, for me, knowing this person now, never seen them like that. I'm a different, I have assaulted people too, but I never assaulted women. It's always men. If I'm gonna assault someone, it's a man. I don't really subscribe to that. Oh, I'm gonna assault you. You're a woman and doing stuff. I don't do that. But it's like your little sister. That's a whole different type of woman. So we had to get into a whole conversation, whatever.
I mean,
that's why that ended up being the reason why it happened. That's why I talked to him. It's like I get it.
That's like it's like.
The thing is that it was always the women getting assaulted, and he pretty much kept up the general trauma of the women being assaulted, even from him being an autistic person. You still have that in you that allowed you to assault women.
Yeah.
It's in my family too.
Yeah, but
now we were it's
it.
Right. Okay.
I'm talking about the origin of why.
Yeah. Right.
So that means and where it all details.
Well, apparently now the thing is that this is my family just from me being a close friend to the person who done did it to their sister.
Right. As far as their
my bloodline too.
So they need.
You know what is messed up though? I'm the one that has brought it. I'm the one that's brought it together for them to even start thinking like that.
And that's what. So it takes for.
But I've also had to do this with my family too.
I mean, we got.
The whole,
I would like to be
everybody got the whole generational curse.
Wow.
Some
that don't even.
Everybody got underlying shit that they just don't deal with, and this is a fact. And this is a fact because I'm telling you it's a fact, and it's a fact because of the research and the understanding of most people and all human evolution. And when you get down to talking about people and all types of, what I just said, all that, like everything I just said.
Same,
it stems from the study. Like you gotta understand the study though.
I only have no churn, but I want to raise my churn right.
Yeah, but there's a study with that. So when you coming down to really understanding the individual on the level, on a human level, human level, you gotta look at
thing right here. That's a good thing.
You gotta look at there's 3 plots, and now the doctors they're gonna give y'all how the doctors put it down. It's called the biopsychosocial model. Your biology, which consists of your DNA, your history, your family history, you know what I'm saying, the background of your family. That's why generational curses go deeper than what people understand, and people use it. So the biopsychosocial model is the model that helps you understand yourself. Now, I'm saying to say this. When you take these 3 elements of this word I just gave y'all, bio, which is your biography, your history, your makeup, your family history, you know what I'm saying, the psyche, for psycho, your mind, and the makeup from your mind. The mindset that generations of families that have been introduced to, the mindsets, the various mindsets. You could have been. This gonna lead us into our next situation. You see what I'm saying? And then we're gonna shut off this conversation about the kids, the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the biopsychosocial model, we're on the psycho part, the psychology and the mental makeup. And that comes from what your uncle, your cousin, your great granddaddy, and whoever else in your family then passed on or taught you, which creates the psychological part and the thinking part. You feel what I'm saying? Of how to think. It give you that mindset to think. If you grew up, and this is like everybody has said, like Olos was just saying, if you grow up and your Uncle Joe Bob, and I'm gonna say Joe Bob because I don't want to say no crazy shit. But if your Uncle Joe Bob constantly did negative things around you,
pick up on
you're gonna pick up on it like it's the right thing to do.
Right.
Now, what happens with that is this. Nobody told Joe Bob what the hell he was doing was wrong. Or nobody said, hey, Joe Bob, this is not,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Joe Bob turned and passed that down to you. You done told this is what we do. Oh, my daddy taught me how to do it like this. We do
And
it
this
this
is
way.
where misinformation.
See the way you're doing it. I didn't have it like that. I never had that.
Listen, I'm gonna take you there. Just listen. I got you. I got everything is wrapped up because he gave it to you. Now I'm summing it up.
I don't. I don't have a Joe Bob.
The psychology of life for people is I'm gonna do what somebody taught me. We never ever. If you came out your mama and you came out walking, talking, and cooking eggs and bacon, and you're not human.
Right. Everything that you.
I got taught how to cook.
Take us to
I got taught how to cook.
Now we on this one word, the biopsychosocial model. Now we on this. The last part of that word is the social.
Can you say that again?
Biopsychosocial model.
What does that mean?
That I'm gonna sum it up for you. Just chill. Pay attention.
Well, that's just my master question.
I know. No, I'm saying I'm gonna sum it up for you because I'm gonna bring it back around for you.
Okay.
So the social part is your interaction with the social, outside interaction. This is why it's two things, and this is good too because see, my kids, they about to come home from Tennessee. They was school. They was fucking homeschooled when they got to North Carolina because they didn't like the curriculum. And we're gonna get into all that in about 20 minutes. This gonna be the best 20 minutes y'all will hear from this Trump supporter for a minute. So the kids, the curriculum in the schools, and this is all this tie in. The curriculum in the school that they was teaching in North Carolina, and I respect her for this, she didn't agree with. Now, I'm gonna say some stuff you probably don't understand, or people don't understand. If you're listening to me, 804-215-1555. We're gonna take this next few minutes because we're going all the way down the slippery slope. I ain't even smoked no weed today. That's how slippery we going down. All right, so this is sober mind talking. We're talking about the biopsychosocial model because we're gonna tie up the family structure and how this affects us men, not just us men, but us humans. So we're on the social model of this word. The social is how you interact. You go to school, you start out in kindergarten. Your first social interaction is always like some preschool, well, outside of the cousins and stuff. But when you get into a situation, when you get into your situation of actually becoming and evolving into a human being, or not a human, let me take that back. When you become evolving into a sound person whose cognitive thinking skills really start to kick in, that's at the age of like 3. You know right from wrong when you're 3 years old.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So what you're learning,
some sorts, in some
no, you learn. You know right from wrong. Your cognitive thinking skills start to develop at the age of 3 years old. At the age of 3 years old, we at the stages of trying to do potty training, and we done formulated words because we started having sentences and making complete sentences. Now, at 3 years old, we're trying to make it make sense. My daughter, 3 years old, she can tell me that she farted. My daughter at 3 years old can tell me that I shouldn't cuss, that I shouldn't say stuff, and I shouldn't do stuff. My daughter at 3 years old.
I didn't know how to read at 3.
Exactly. So now.
That's why I got into like school.
So moving to your school, the social aspect of this word, biopsychosocial model. The social aspect of this is when you start entering into preschool and interacting with other kids. This is when
I was always smarter than them.
This is when
it's weird.
At the time, the kids, we fresh. We don't have no information in our head. So anything that somebody put in our head at 3 years old is gonna stay there for a minute. We're gonna retain the information. So when you get to this point, and this is at the grown-up stage, looking at this model that we're talking about, once again, the biopsychosocial model. I keep saying it so you can hear it. The biopsychosocial model, your social interaction is made up of the characteristics and the thoughts that your family have put onto you from the ages of 3 on up. So by the time you get to the actual age of being able to make conscious decisions, this is like elementary school, or I say kindergarten, first grade. You know why? Because we're gonna give kids a chance to pick. Yeah, it's live, bro. We're gonna give people a chance to understand. We're gonna give people a chance to make their own decisions at like 1 to 3 years old. 1 years old, 3 years old. When you was on your way to what? First grade, second grade. When did you start picking out your school, your clothes for school? You see what I'm saying? That's it.
I started in kindergarten.
3rd grade. No, I mean in kindergarten you can say that, but your parents is gonna come back and say, "No, you can't wear your pajamas."
No, I ain't started picking. My mom and them ladies.
Exactly. So at 3rd grade, you start. That's when the cognitive thinking and the cognitive dissonance kick in, because now you at 3rd grade you can say, "No, I don't want to wear that shirt. I want to wear this shirt." So once you start making decisions,
I've been around the life a little bit.
But we talking about this word. We talking about this word. No, biopsychosocial model, and how everything that everybody
That's
just
some
said.
Weird shit. That's the weirdest shit I ever heard in my life.
Yeah, because because you know why? Because it's the therapist that get paid to sit down on the couch and tell you this. What I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Just listen.
And I'm listening to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So at
don't get me wrong, I ain't trying to.
And the social, and so we had the social aspect of this. So now I done took what Joe Bob just showed me. I done took all this age of the 3rd grade of people telling me to do this, or people telling me how to rock with that, or people showing me how to move with this, X, Y, Z. Bro. Take a seat real quick. At the social model, you should be able to interact in your interaction with human beings. If you've never been around white people and you get to a 3rd grade class and you see a white person, that shit gonna look funny to you if you've never interacted with the people. Now this is what Brother was saying. This is what Olos was saying. If you and this is how you break and this ties into the generational curses and how you break them. You gotta accept the fact, like, we can sit down and beat ourselves up for what we did, what we didn't do, what we had, what we don't got, and what we doing. But when you get offspring, you gotta lock into yourself and accept that, yo, I'm not gonna. People say this shit all the time. I don't want you to grow up the way I grew up.
Well, I would never do it to my children.
No, I don't want my kids to grow up like that. That's why I said at the beginning of the show that if you're a man, you supposed to do with the.
Are we on air?
Sending money ain't gonna cut it.
Are we on air?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
well,
chill. I'm talking. Hold on, I got you.
Okay.
If you on air, if you with the people, if people didn't showed you certain stuff all the way up until the age that you can actively make decisions. In his case, it was 3rd grade. At 3rd grade, he started picking out his clothes, which means that's one form or piece of freedom of that you can make a decision yourself. So when you get to
okay.
What's up?
Well, my thing is that I wouldn't put the way I grew up. You know, I don't compare that shit. Yeah, he's saying shit in the third grade.
Yeah, no, it don't matter.
We don't do none of that.
It could be third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. Whenever you started making decisions for yourself, when you can remember the time that you made your very first decision on your own.
I was like 4.
Okay,
cool. I decided to try to.
But watch this. At 4, and you made a decision, and you tried to do something. What happened after that?
They picked me up. They picked me up and let me do it.
Yeah, they picked you up.
I mean, well, that's because my grandma. That's my grand. I turned it on. I wanted to turn the light on.
That's cool. So they let you do it.
Yeah, they let me turn the light on.
All right, so cool. That's guided.
So I always.
But when you get to a point, when you get to a point of, like you said, picking out the clothes. That not with the help of or assistance. Your mama come in at 3 years old. Hey, Olos, what you wearing to school today? I'm wearing this and this. Okay,
no, I did when I was a baby because I never wanted to wear uncle sandals. Because they tried to put uncle sandals on me when I was little, and I said, hell no.
Yeah, but you still got to wear it and do what somebody's saying. What I'm talking about.
No, I never let them put it on me even when I was a child. I'm a very rebellious person.
Listen to what I'm saying.
When I was a child,
because you're making this hard. You're making this hard for yourself.
Well, how am I making hard for myself?
Listen to what I'm saying.
That.
Listen to what I'm saying, and I'm expanding it. All right, you don't have to like in life, and this is a good lesson for you. Take this, and anybody that's listening, take notes. Just listen, just listen to what's going on before you make let me finish the thought. Anybody outside, give everybody a chance to finish their thoughts. I'm gonna answer every question that you got.
I'm being quiet.
All right, so check this out. The social model, and I'm still at the social model. The social model is is taking what you learn from your family members or whoever has been in your life up until the age that allows you to make conscious decisions on your own. Now, if somebody showed you, if I saw Uncle Jobo just beating a girl, and that's the only thing I saw, and he kept saying, yeah, man, sometimes you need to do it. It's going to sink into my head because we at the stages of being impressionable. At the age of 3, you're impressionable. At the age of 4, you're impressionable. At the age of 5, you're still impressionable, but you still got a thought process that you can actually try. Your parents ain't going to depend on your parents and the lifestyle. They're not going to let you do it. So the biopsychosocial model, the 2 things that's the main thing that's involved, and that's the key pivotal parts of it is the biology, the makeup of your family, your family structure, your DNA, and the psychology, the shit that they put in your mind. So if you came up in a household of negative shit, then the negative stuff is what you're gonna reflect. I can speak, and I know for my cousin, we blood. Our family structure came from seeing our families, seeing stuff intact families, like all of that, seeing right from wrong and giving direction and structure. Most people
personally, don't, I ain't trying to move crazy. I'm just sit here because I want to look at y'all.
Cause see, so
it's like
we about to take a commercial break in 1 second, y'all. We gotta pay the bills. This is a deep conversation.
I don't want to talk on the air,
bro. You still talking on air?
No.
We gonna take a commercial break real quick, all right? And we'll be back in a second because this is deep. Listen, you almost there. No, you laughing. I'm not. That's why I'm telling you, chill. Like, just listen.
I'm not going back on the
listen, because on air, people have slurs. Like, you ain't even, like,
And it's YouTube.
And that's always rolling. That's live. So just chill. We chilling, bro. Like, we having this conversation, and I'm summing it up to go to the We're not gonna keep asking questions about our life and stop. Don't even associate with you, because the people on people picking up and hearing the key notes that they need to hear.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah, that's right.
in the
It's
radio
like,
station, listen, in the radio point. I mean, you don't. In the middle of the joint, yeah, like you're not gonna be on that.
I mean, I started feeling. No, that's the thing, though. I understand that too. That's why I felt like I'm like, hell, no, I'm talking way too much.
Yeah, no, that's why I told you when you was coming in. All you gotta do is chill. I know it's exciting. It's all right.
Ain't about being excited. It's about just not doing it. I'm good on all that.
This isn't fucking water, nigga.
Man, it's water, but still at the same time, it's just, I think bullshit mixed with everything is just too much. I apologize, Fine Bear.
No, you alright, because I said this is a learning stage for you. I ain't tripping. That's too loud. I hate this mouse. All right, we back. We just paid the bill. I'm gonna this up, man. Yeah, biopsychosocial model, man. Your history, your DNA, your family makeup, and the stuff that they put in your mental. You feel me? And how do you take that and interact with the social with that? And there's a lot of corrective actions that a lot of people have to take. We have to fix a lot of stuff with ourselves. And some families, like you said, like a lot of like some families might have been a good family structure, and everybody ain't see the skeletons in the closet. But everybody got some kind of generational curses or something that's attaching them to how they reacted. And in this case situation, coming from the beginning of the show, we've been talking about kids and men and stepping up and being all of that. We've been talking about the whole relationship situation from the male point of view and how it's imperative that we build our family up and we put ourselves in a position to not just be like not just to be financial providers. And then that's the thing, like my cousin was saying, bro, like we get obligated in our financial situations to take care of this stuff, which actually makes us look like we not around. And we can't do that. So the biopsychosocial model is the thing that we have to understand, like to tap into. Once we go back and see like our genealogy of, okay, my family is a family, like this is an important thing though. This is why we should go look back and figure out where and who and the people that's in our family that understand that history of our family. That's why the doctors ask you, do you have any history of drug abuse or alcoholism in your family? When they come to do a physical on you, because they take up the makeup from your history, your family health history.
I tell them no.
No, you can tell them no, but in reality, if I haven't done research on my family, and that's crazy too, because you said something earlier, and I'm about to drop one on you. You said you didn't learn about your father till what, 19, right?
It was when I started working at a certain place, it didn't happen, and it's like, yeah, I learned.
All right, so cool. Watch this transparent moment, real transparent moment. My dad just turned 66 years old, and he just realized my grandma just told him who his father really is.
Oh, I get man, remember when I ran into him? He was the old man with all the chains on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he went in.
That's
Like when he
crazy.
told my father, I approached her abroad.
This is how real family is because my dad
That's
at
crazy,
65,
bro.
my grandma, real shit, my grandma 92 years old. I love my grandma. She waited until my daddy turned 65 to tell him who his real dad was. So he grew up the whole time, like real shit.
What?
My dad grew
Yes.
up. My dad grew up the whole time with my aunts and my uncles, and he felt like he won't there, won't a part of it.
Felt like an outsider.
So he did the ancestry.com,
Man.
and to come to find out, he found, bro, I found in the past, like, what, 3 weeks, matter of fact, the same week, we had to put cuz down.
Everybody mean, bro.
And the same week, a day before that, I was DJing. I did sound for one of my new family members, my dad family members. That Thursday, because what was it, a Friday?
I'm tired.
The funeral was Saturday. Your mom's funeral was Saturday. And yeah, that Thursday or Friday, I was doing sound for a cousin that I never ever met. And I go to a funeral, and I go to the funeral, and they say,
yeah,
bro,
I want to be on camera.
Hold on, sit down, bro.
You already on. I'm telling you, the whole.
I know, but it's just that I'm tired. It's a positive. No, you can finish.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to finish the talk, but every time you talk, I gotta stop.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
so no, it ain't no thing. I'm trying to make sure I hear what you saying. So
no, you finish.
So my dad, like, I'm sitting at the table, and I get there first. You know, sound man, I'm setting up, and the first thing they say is, "Go, you look like somebody that I don't even know." And they say, "Who are you?" I said, "Oh, I'm so and so son." You look like this dude. This your cousin. But that comes from, like I said, the biopsychosocial model, understanding your history and your makeup. If you don't get that part, if nobody, and this is important for anybody, you want to know about yourself, actually do it. Me personally, is a research situation, and it costs money to do it. I don't care about that, but at the same time, you really gotta know, if you really want to understand and break the generational curses, you gotta do the due diligence and get your family history. Like, I don't know how many slaves or how many of my family members were slaves or we came from descendants of slaves or whatever. Only thing I know is that we didn't know, my dad didn't know until he was 65 that he had a whole nother family that he never met. And now we at the point of getting acclimated and getting accustomed and dealing with ushering in a whole new group of people, which brings in a whole nother side of a mindset, which also puts you in a position now to where, back to the model that we're talking about, now you added a whole nother list of DNA and genes and mentality and generational stuff that's attached to you even more.
And just with your cousins.
Exactly, and knowing who you is in
my
the street.
thing is that you know who your father is, so you know.
No, when he's saying,
daddy.
So he.
I'm the same way. I deal with the same. Well, I mean.
No, you know who your daddy is now.
And I try to do that, but that don't even mean nothing, bro.
All right, so this is what we about to do, man. Look, we about to take we already took a commercial break, huh?
Yeah, play a track.
Yeah, we about to get back into my dog, man. We about to get back into my dog, T Soul, man, and we gonna play this out for the rest of the night, man. For a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a deep conversation. We're gonna have to revisit this.
Yeah, we'll get into this again.
I appreciate we did it because I set it off.
Not
I set it off with I'm going to pick up my kids, and this is the last time I'm gonna have to go drop them off. This is the last time I'm gonna have to pay for a plane ticket and fly them all across the country. to go visit my kids. I don't care. I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna drop that bag for my kids, but this is we ready to go on vacation, so we having a deep conversation, which is cool. So we about to get back into this joint, man. With my dog. We gonna play T Soul, and y'all can look forward to hearing him. He coming down to the radio station soon.
T Soul.
So
T Soul music good.
you know what I'm saying? We about to let that man rock with Things Have Changed. Y'all like this, man? Click the link, get all that, man. This Big Time Radio Network. We playing more music today, dog. Yeah, shit, bro. Shout out to y'all tuning in on YouTube. If y'all on YouTube, y'all are getting the man. Subscribe, y'all getting behind the if you yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a picture.
Drink.
No, I just drink.
I felt what you were saying too. Man, shit.
Yep. Bro, I've been through it. I was just
It's hard dealing with motherfuckers. It's hard dealing with motherfuckers, bro. Like I love everybody. This ain't nothing wrong. This is the best thing I done did all week.
yeah. Anytime you yeah, but we can get back. To the studio. Yeah. And we
got people sit on the phone, everybody on the phone.
yeah.
Oh, that's just the glitching.
See right now.
Oh yeah, it is. And here for us. Yeah, so
Yeah. Wait. So all right, that's fine.
yeah, that's I need to be working on music.
I need to work on some music for my goddamn self.
Huh?
This point, I need to work on some music for my goddamn self at this point.
So I'm about to start yeah. See, these are more than the albums. These like I record like rather
No, You know what I'm saying? That he was done over. And
Probably one of the Tipping Court niggas. You know, Tipping around there, Tipping Court. Oh,
easier.
Continue to join for next week.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's gonna come.
I was gonna fly. We're gonna first album to it.
Yeah.
No, matter of fact, we can spend as much time as we want on it.
Yeah, but you still got another one in that package?
Huh?
You still got another one? The little drum? No, pass it
Next
on.
time.
I'll buy it next time. It's all good.
Look, I'm a bad mover. Yeah, no, you can put up. I'm gonna drink for me regardless.
Why you want me to put up? I just told you I buy a jump.
Oh, you
I
can
got
buy
put
one
up.
too. It's good too.
Okay, we just had two. We just had two of
We
them.
back.
Two of them joints.
Y'all just heard T Soul, man. Complicated, man. Let me take 2 seconds to talk about my dog, man. I love my brother, man. My brother, man, T Soul. If y'all familiar with him, y'all hear me on the airways. He was featured in 2017 NBC's The Voice. He finished in top 8. He was on Team Blake. And me and him been running damn near 10 years. Yeah, for real. So we reaching up on our anniversary. I ain't gonna say anniversary like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've been running with my dog, man, like working with him. We've been partners for over 10 years. And when it comes down to this music business and everything, I can honestly say that he put me on into the management field and locking in. His career. Y'all know about T Soul, man. He a BET Music Matter artist. This man performed all over the world, performed for 2 popes. Oh, let me rephrase that. 3 popes, couple presidents, and traveled all over the world with the VSU Gospel Chorale. That's what spawned his career, his music career. We got music out. Y'all like it, you know what I'm saying? It's called The Best of Me. Y'all can get that album. It's on Apple, it's on Spotify, it's on all that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can book him. Y'all can hit me up with that too. But like I said, my dog, he didn't put me in rooms. When it comes to this music talk, bro, and doing this music and everything, that man put me in the rooms where that's why I'm sitting here on the radio at this point now, because it's just like I done did enough to where I just need to hone my skills and concentrate on the home team, and that's what I'm doing. So Born Hustler, the whole brand, I'll Be Anywhere, Team T Soul, KP, you know what I'm saying, Olos, my homeboy, my brother, my cousin, my cousin brother, however you want to do it, it's my blood.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We done tapped in and we done smoothed down and sat down. We done been outside, we done did everything that y'all can possibly think of, and we done bought the t-shirts and we living and talk about it, so it's a difference. We know people, and we done seen people, everybody done seen people that they came and gone way before us, way before their time. I done buried more kids. I done buried more of my home, my little youngsters, because they don't want to listen.
Man, average human being.
Exactly. Like all through the years. So
Understandable.
And not
Yeah, like real talk. So
Damn, I feel that shit.
while we doing this, you know what I'm saying? Understand and accept. There's a lot of us that could have been but we allowed to talk about it, and that's one of the things about us, and that go back to the conversation that we've been having for the past 2 hours. And we talking about this, the biopsychosocial model, our family, our genetics, our family structures. Is even my man, he just walked in because we can really we transitioning into the show. Yeah, I ain't even cut the background music on, so G, don't shoot me, big dog. We had the quiet part of the moment. But like our families, like even with show, he coming on his next show about to come up. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And I can speak for bro, because he came from the same, he cut from the same cloth, because we had families, we had our family members on our ass. We was going to John B. Kerry and playing soccer and shit. Yeah, we was introduced to, and this is a part of the back to the thing I was saying, the biopsychosocial model. What you exposed to in your early years and the structure that you get from your family. My cousin was a minister. My family my whole family, one way or another, been in the church. Oh,
man, shit, look at your son. Look at your mom.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I would say I was in the church too, man.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I'm talking to the people we're doing our closing. And at the end of the day, like, we gotta understand and accept that, you know what I'm saying, that everybody not perfect, everybody got some type of something, but that's not what defines you. You gotta realize it's more shit that defines you than the trials and the tribulations and the negative stuff. Right. It's okay we gotta look at the negative stuff to understand. We gotta look at everything from an objective point of view. But when you get to the point of beating yourself down and reliving the past, and I find myself, I used to do that back in the day, and I had to stop that. Because I used to stand around people, and niggas know them conversations. Bro, y'all remember, man, I used to have a joke with the 54s in the tinted window. Y'all remember that time that we was riding around and we was doing this? Bro, that shit is over with, bro. And now here on Born Hustlers, over here on Born Hustlers, we had to accept the fact that we cannot live in the past. If we stayed as much as we do talking about the past, I remember when, we stagnant.
Well, if you don't mind me just saying something, you know, my thing is that from a person who is a bit younger than you, you pretty much then, you know, I'm about to turn 30. So it's like, I've done a lot of these things that everyone has done, and honestly, it makes you feel worse. You're gonna grow up. If you grow up, you're gonna feel way worse than you felt when you was doing it.
And now,
I can say that from honestly, you will, or you're gonna end up drinking. You're gonna do something.
The object to that is this: you gotta realize where you came from, and that don't define you. Accept that part.
It does not.
And if you don't accept that part, if you don't accept that what you've been through don't define you, you're never gonna have anything for yourself.
Well, I would say, you know, don't let it define you. It can be a part of you, but just try to be a better person.
Yeah, no,
be better than what you're supposed to.
You're absolutely right with that. You're supposed to remember the stuff that you've been through.
No, you can't let it. You're not gonna let it go because you went through it. So just make it a part of you, but don't let it define who you are. You don't have to be a hood person. You don't have to be the ghetto guy. Just be something different. Just believe me.
We got the last 10 minutes left, so we about to close this show. Olos, what you got to say, brother, man?
Make it happen.
What you got?
I mean, those moments. Born.
That's the best part.
Your toughest critic. Who you are. Focus on.
You're right about that. And Olo's gonna sum it up with that. Y'all just heard Born Hustler Radio. Y'all stay tuned. We got my man Big Dog Show, my brother, man. That nigga, bro, can I get a song from you one time? I got my man Show. Hey, my man show coming up with the triple C's, man. Comedy, current events. You feel what I'm saying? Content. He about to come and do all that tough talking what he do. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all heard y'all heard my man Hoyt. He's Hoyt until we give him an official name because he's going through training right now. This one his first day on the job. He just felt like he wanted to get into the you know what I'm saying, which is cool. So this was a training over the you know, trial by fire situation. Just throw him in the fire. But we're gonna get him on the radio etiquette. We're gonna get him right. But that's Hoyt for right now. We'll give him his name in a minute. But he is one of the dopest producers, and he's one of my people. One of my people, man. Like I've been watching Lil Bruh for a minute, and he's one of the people that I'm trying to keep up close up under me, and you know what I'm saying. But he's a hell of a producer, and we've been working in the studio for the past, you know what I'm saying. But y'all just heard more Hustle Radio, man. We had an insightful, you know what I'm saying. We had an insightful conversation today. We won't even talk about crazy.
I'm saying, y'all feel free to stick around if y'all want to, man.
That was
everybody on vacation, dog. We about to get out. We about to get on the highway.
Oh yeah.
Everybody about to get on the highway.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Shit, that's what's up.
Myrtle Beach.
I gotta go to Tennessee to pick the kids up.
Nah.
We gonna play this song out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let Al Be Anywhere play us out.
I'm being home.
Man, this is we've been talking about the girls, the relationships, and all that, and being close to your people and doing what you got to do. So this is the perfect song for this night, and this is a breakup song from your man. I'll Be Anywhere. Y'all ever got that Dear John letter? If y'all ain't got it, boy, y'all about to get it right now. So thank y'all for tuning in. Next up, Triple C's with my Big Dog Show. Y'all tune in to Big Time Radio Network on Hustle Radio. And this is I'll Be Anywhere with the Dear John breakup letter of the century, featuring Clef Majors and Zero.
It looks like the Zero Tolerance.
Huh?
Zero.
You don't know Zero Tolerance?
I know Zero.
No, he's an artist. Zero Tolerance. Yep. And we out. Hey, appreciate anybody that tuned in to YouTube, man. Y'all been tuning in, watching us, man. Appreciate all that. So